Welcome back to the casting of Frank Stone. Last time we were making our way up to these upper floors in this interesting room. We need to find something for this. And we need to find a key for that. So let's... Oh, and I bumped up the brightness a little bit to see if it would help, because I noticed that, like, when I was looking back at the video, the last video, it was pretty dark. So I cranked the brightness a little bit just so things are a little more visible.
Augustine has a unique collection.
Oh.
I've never seen anything like this stuff.
You sure would get a kick out of this place. And then you'd probably kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
Who are you talking to?
No, I wasn't.
I could hear you.
I was talking to my mom. To Bonnie. I was in Berlin, at school, when I heard she was sick. But it was my midterms, and she said I should just come home when I finished. So I did. But by then it was too late. She died while I was over the Atlantic. It all happened so fast, it doesn't feel like she's gone. So I just kind of pretend like she isn't.
She was a good talker.
Yeah, she was. Hey, look at this. This was just last summer. I know you said it had been a really long time, but can you tell me anything about her from when you knew her?
Gosh. Well, she was the most intimidating girl I've ever met. Even after I got to know her. She did everything she wanted to do, and nobody could stop her.
And that sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
Get it out there, lady.
Yeah. Yeah, there is something I've been thinking about. I've never told anyone else. It was a long time ago. We were just kids making a movie. Jaime, Chris, and me. Everything's still so fuzzy about what happened, but there's one thing that always just stuck in my mind. Clear as a bell. That night, we were on our way home from picking up a new camera. We were driving past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open, full of light. And the craziest fucking sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every direction. And right in the middle of it all was Bonnie. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so completely in tune with themselves. The only thing that mattered was that moment. Nothing else. That was your
Oh,
mom.
turn the other way, turn the other way. You're gonna get wrapped up in your patch cable. Nothing worse than ripping out your patch cable.
Thank you.
Hey guys? Look.
What? I don't see anything.
Ah! There! Right there!
Oh my God, there's someone out there!
I have a feeling Augustine expected something like this might happen. She's got this place wired with enough cameras she could catch a mouse.
Good security probably means we're pretty safe.
I doubt it.
Right, so... Do you think we should find Augustine? Give her a heads up?
Even if you wanted to tell her, good luck finding her.
She said she was going to her private reliquary. That's a place for artifacts, right?
There's artifacts all over the place.
Right. So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
You've got a point.
Can't we just knock?
I doubt anything can get through that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
Okay.
Ooh, spoopy. Are we back in the 80s now? The Phantom of Cedar Steel.
What's taking them so long? I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot. Van's already all loaded up.
I read an article that said girls don't like it when guys get all twisted up about their punctuality. They find it controlling.
Good for them, I guess.
Why did you need an article to tell you that?
I just thought you might find that information useful.
I'm not trying to control Chris. Just got a lot to do.
Uh-huh.
Let's go!
Time!
Time to get cooking. What?
Nothing. Just trying to keep a low profile. Bonnie's snooping around.
All right. Is everybody ready to get this production meeting started? We got a big night ahead of us. Guys, I gotta tell you, my mind's going like a million miles an hour right now. Did you know you can get like every newspaper
talk
article
any
ever
louder?
written at the library? It's insane. It's all right there.
No, tell me more.
I've spent like all day looking up every single thing I could find about Frank Stone, the mill, the murders. We are sitting on a freaking gold mine here.
Sounds like a productive day.
And yes, I had some help from my assistant.
I aim to please.
Oh, that reminds me. Now that you are an official member of the team, gotta wear the team jersey.
Wow. This is this is amazing. I'm honored.
You wanna wear the stripes? You gotta earn the rights.
I promise I'll be the best ancillary producer you've ever seen.
Production assistant.
Yeah, totally.
Feast your eyes.
Whoa. Wait, where's Sheriff Green?
Yeah, so Dad's never exactly been stoked about that.
But I thought he got the guy.
Yeah. And Sheriff Cushik took all the credit.
Not surprised.
People around here knew what was up, but
Let me see that.
This one's a 10-year retrospective. They go into all sorts of grisly details left out of the press the first time around.
and Dad got a little more credit too.
This is big deal stuff. We're making our movie in the very same spot it went down. Can't beat that.
Guess not. It's definitely not something you see every day.
That's what I'm counting on.
You would hope you wouldn't see that every day. My
Wait,
God.
So, shouldn't we head out?
Yes, right. So, slight change of plans.
What?
When Robert and I dug into all these articles, we realized there might be an opportunity to find some places in the mill that could be even more directly connected to Stone, where we can shoot. So, it'll just take us a few minutes to look through.
That's not gonna leave us a lot of time.
Trust me, it'll be worth it. Especially if this is our
You know-
only chance to go back to the mill.
That just seems like a really, really stupid idea.
I can't believe Mom's finally getting out. I can't wait.
Ah.
Here,
Mom's coming home
why don't you start
Sunday?
with these?
So we're looking for Frank Stone references.
We're looking for anything referencing specific locations in the mill that could be associated with Frank Stone.
The mill's a pretty huge place.
That's why I'm sure there's gotta be something we haven't found yet.
Definitely possible.
We'll find it.
Oh, there's a little trinket box. I'm kind of interested as to why this thing keeps following everyone around.
Here, look at this. Mill projections dire for fall season.
It mentions Frank?
No, but it goes into the mindset of the workers. People were depressed. There were suicides.
At the mill?
Not at the mill, but like people who worked there or got laid off.
Damn.
Oracle of the Omniverse.
Does not sound like a fun place to spend a 12-hour shift.
There are a couple articles like this. The mill was in serious decline.
Can these
But
guys
if it
just
doesn't
stop?
mention Frank.
I don't know. It's all
I don't want to talk over them.
related to him, to the way he was, or why he did what he did, or something.
That's your expert opinion?
It's just a hunch.
Do you feel trapped? Are you living your life or merely surviving it? Does this universe satisfy you? Or are you left seeking
I
a
pulled some
deeper
of these
truth
today,
beyond this reality?
that?
Man, can you
Obituaries
stop?
From around the time of the murders. And a little before.
Oh, good thinking.
By harnessing the deep knowledge within this book gleaned by Guru Barnum from his studies of those tribes closest to enlightenment, you too can assimilate the wisdom of the ancients' design and emerge from the cocoon of ignorance to soar on wings of cosmic bliss like a butterfly of enlightenment. That sounds pretty cringe. Cool pictures. It was through my own practices, learnt from my journeys through the American interior, that I successfully elevated my consciousness to the point I was able to visualize another Cedar Hills, one beyond the veil of our reality. This little town seemed so very much like my own, yet so fascinatingly different in countless subtle ways. To give one example, the Calhoun family still owned the drugstore, but the manager behind the counter was none other than young George, the son who died so tragically some years ago. Here he was, in healthy middle age, a season of life I knew he never reached.
An omniverse? Far out.
I drew two conclusions from my meditative voyage. One, that every journey through life differs almost incalculable variation, or offers almost incalculable variation. And while we may each have only finite possibilities on our own journeys, there may be other journeys taken by mirror versions of ourselves that visit all destinations. Two of the planes of reality are not so much separate rivers running in parallel as they are interconnected tributaries flowing to a single vast ocean of experience and possibility. To explore this idea further, we must consider some... That's it? Really? Fine. Fine. Oh, there's a cassette. We can play it. Tom Holt interview.
Sure no
Wow,
one
I love how
decided
it just
to
like
see it
levitated there. August 24th, 1967, the Cedar Steel Mill, once the industrial heartbeat of our town, is to be permanently closed after over 40 years of almost continuous operation. Founded by Howard Kinsey Tester in 1921, the mill in its wartime heyday produced high-quality steel that was distributed across the nation. Mr. Tester's legacy was honored by his daughter Morgan in a statement given on Wednesday morning. Morgan Tester's statement suggested the family's decision to close the mill permanently had been taken out of respect for the memories of those murdered on its premises. Premises or premises? I guess it's a distinction without a difference, right? By former employee Stone. Not everyone is convinced by this justification, however.
Journalists sure can't get enough of Frank Stone.
Secrets of Killer Stone come to light September 16th, 1963. As Cedar Hills tries to make sense of recent events at Cedar Steel Mill, more disturbing details are starting to emerge about the man at the center of the scandal. 36-year-old machinist Frank Stone, who was shot dead by police during a violent altercation last Friday. Stone, who our own Sheriff Cusick or Cusich, I can't remember how they pronounced it, I don't really care right now though, is linking with multiple undiscovered... English. Is linking with multiple unsolved disappearances over the last 3 years, has been described by those who knew him as a loner, creep, and oddball. Most shocking are the growing rumors that Stone was taken on by Cedar Steel and its owners, the Tester family, despite a prior police record for violence. Interesting.
I wonder if Linda's okay with all this Frank Stone stuff.
Oh, that just dips back over to that. Can I get a trinket? No? Can we open the door? No? Okay, fine.
Yeah. I can remember it clear as a bell.
There's a bell, bro.
Don't think I've ever experienced anything like that night. Before or since. Don't reckon I ever will again. Heck, I don't know if I would have even made it out alive if it weren't for Sam Green. Man's a hero. Damn shame that no-good sheriff's taking all the credit. Damn crying shame. He all but gave up on finding Stone at the mill. Sam Green, he knew better. He came right up and told me we had to search every nook and cranny of that place. And if we had waited just a second longer, well, there'd be one less beautiful baby in the world. Or worse. Sam took Stone down just in the nick of time. Like something out of a movie.
Oh, that's it?
Thanks to Mr. Holt, nobody questioned my dad's story.
Wow.
They were friends after that. My dad gave the eulogy when Mr. Holt passed.
Okay, I guess we proceed.
I didn't want to say anything, but I'm just not a fan of this.
Understandable.
Her whole obsession with Frank Stone and the murders just feels a little intense. Maybe it's because she's not from Cedar Hills, but you know, those victims could have been any of us or our families.
But they weren't.
Oh, so you don't think it matters either?
I didn't say it didn't matter. I just meant it happened a long time ago. And Chris is excited because some of the locations could work really well for the film. Like this one. Take a look.
What is all this?
I came up with a new scene to shoot.
That you wrote?
Yeah.
Does Chris?
I told Chris about it last night.
Oh, she was into it?
We'll shoot it if we have time.
Cool.
This furnace chamber location is perfect. But I wouldn't have known about it without Chris's research.
Totally rad, dude.
It's pretty rad. I hope we have time to shoot it.
Thanks. Me too.
Totally rad, bro.
Yes!
Huh?
What is...
It's a picture of Frank Stone?
Look at the date.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What?
This is from before the murders, before they realized it was Frank.
It's about mill operations, kind of a puff piece to drum up interest in new recruits. Hello, what is this?
Look at the caption.
Worker Frank Stone, machine shop.
Bullseye.
Machine shop, huh?
We've got to shoot there. That's it. That's the place.
It's perfect.
So, time to go?
Okay, people, company move. Time to head on out and shoot the shit out of this thing. Let's go, let's go.
Yep,
Time is money.
that sounds
Let's
like an
make a movie.
astoundingly bad, ill-informed decision. And of course, they have to have, like, the budget Scooby-Doo van, the Mystery Machine, without the markings.
Now, what were you little ding-dongs working on? Hello. Interesting.
Kind of interested to see how she, like, plays into all this. If she's just, like, the nosy sister or what.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present the mill.
Yep.
Dang,
There
that's
it is.
ominous.
Oh,
I
see
love
the
it.
crib down there. We follow that, takes us right to the secret entrance.
I don't see it.
That's why it's secret. We don't have to do this.
Yes, we do.
Ready? Oh, careful. First step's a doozy.
Oh, you bet I'm ready for this.
All right. This way.
Okay, so as we know, in any game where there's exploration to be had, the first step is to always go backwards. In this case, we found nothing, but there could have been something here. If I wouldn't have gone back that way, there probably would have been a trinket there.
Breathe in.
I don't know if they realized, but
I can't believe we're gonna see.
literally
the place
could have
where
just
Flintstone
walked
actually
over.
Killed people. Freaking wild.
Okay. 2 ways into the storm drain from here.
One easy and one hard.
They're both medium difficulty.
Then give us medium one first.
Well, medium 1 is to climb the gate over there. Then it's like a straight shot right in, but it'll take us pretty close to my dad's patrol route.
And medium two.
Medium 2 is we cross to the other side, where we're a lot further away from my dad, but it's also gonna take a bit longer.
Those are both very medium.
Right down the middle.
So, which
Let
way?
me guess, there's going to be a skill check thing if we jump across?
I'd rather keep a little distance between us and the law. No offense.
Hey, I don't want to get in any trouble either.
So, we should cross.
Yeah.
Okay, no skill check.
Your dad really patrols the mill every single night?
Ever since I can remember. I used to think it was weird, but it's just kind of his thing. Growing up, nothing killed a friendly conversation quicker than someone calling my dad the hero of Cedar Hills.
I remember he didn't want to be interviewed for that profile they ran for the 10th anniversary. Had a cool title, though.
What was the title?
The Man Who Drew Blood from a Stone.
Damn.
I mean, it could make a good title for the other movie.
Other movie?
We were just batting some ideas around, just spitballing.
Cool.
Maybe we should stick to finishing one movie at a time.
Totally. Yeah.
No, no more chats. I want to see what's over here first.
Campfire.
Looks old.
Bonnie and her friends used to come out here and hang out.
Bonnie seems too cool to have friends.
It's true. They were not cool enough for her.
Really?
That's why she moved to New York.
Wait, really?
No. But she wasn't always so Bonnie.
What?
She was kind of a goody little two-shoes.
Who had bonfire parties at abandoned mills?
What's wrong with that?
It just doesn't feel very goody little two-shoes.
Well, Bonnie was the president of the Clean Up Cedar Hills High School Initiative. We'd come through here and pick up all the litter that had blown in off the road.
Oh. Goody little two-shoes. What happened?
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Gotta love a happy ending.
Woo! Someone's watching. Okay, got some tires. Holy crap, man, it's so dark. Make sure we don't miss nothing. No, we can't pass the magical blocking tree. Fine, we'll go forward. Just don't want to miss any trinkets or relics or whatever. Oh, speaking of those. We didn't read this one yet. The Trapper. Like, discount Jason Voorhees. Young Evan spent his whole life striving to prove himself a worthy successor to the Macmillan estate. But the trappings of expectation saw him stumble down the same dark path as his father. Now he roams with a smile that never falters, certain his newfound purpose is making old Archie proud. Be careful where you tread, for each step could be your last. Oh, hopefully we didn't miss that. Like, permanently? I mean, whatever. Hopefully it carries over to, like, secondary playthroughs. Hopefully. Oh, my God. Excuse me, environment. Can you let me move, please? Wow, that's awkward. Oh, it automatically moves you forward. I thought you had to hold it. Or, no, it doesn't. Okay, never mind. I have a feeling there's going to be like a panic sequence later where you're going to have to do that under like very stressful circumstances. Oh, nope, I don't want to do that yet. This way looked like there was something else we could do over here. Man, the edges of the environment are, like, incredibly deadly. Like, they get you and you can't, like, do, like, it just makes it so
Chris
awkward.
Gordon. Another victim claimed by Frank Stone. And gravity.
Ooh, is that a trinket? Yes. Tattooed middle finger. Okay. Oh, and that's trinket number 5. Up to this point, I think we only had 3, so I guess they aren't just sequentially numbered, they're specifically numbered.
Made it. This place is awesome. I wonder what we'll find inside.
All right, let's do this. I guess trinket number 4 is along the other route.
Sure, this is safe, and we're not gonna fall into some kind of ventilation shaft full of whirling fan blades?
I can't promise you won't, but at least you'll be able to see them as they tear you to pieces.
Thanks.
Brought one for everyone?
Yep.
What you got in there?
Ah, well, the flashlights, my notebook, some pens, a couple of granola bars, 3 ponchos, first aid kit, bottle opener, sunscreen, collapsible cookware, and utensils.
Man,
No, we're not hiking the
my
Appalachian
man
Trail,
comes
right?
prepared.
Always be prepared.
All right, creeptastic.
We must be under the mill by now.
This
Just
way,
gotta find a
fellow
way up.
traveler. I don't
Have
know
you
why,
ever
but
talked to your dad about that night?
What night?
that makes
The
me
night
think
he
of the
was
merchant
here
from Resident Evil
with
4.
Frank Stone?
This way,
There
fellow
was
traveler.
One time. When I was
What are
little,
you buying?
he was really drunk. Even though he doesn't remember, I kind of like knowing what he went through.
I get that.
He didn't talk to me like a little kid or like my dad. Got to see him the way he really is. He showed me all his scars. You know, he fucked up his shoulder that night. Real bad. Still can't use it like he used to. Probably never will.
Damn. I didn't know it was so intense.
He told me he and Frank Stone squared off face to face, right here in the mill. The furniture.
Who would have left
Oh,
this
it's
here?
another one. Okay, let's see what the wraith is. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but we're gonna go Philip Ojimo was already a ghost haunted by a childhood of war. Otto Haven Wreckers offered him a new beginning. But familiar pains followed like a shadow, ready to break his spirit. Now this banshee of suffering stalks the fog, striking without remorse. Fear this apparition of terror, fear greatly the wail of its bell, for it wails for thee. Woo! Spoopy! Oh, that just zips us back here. I thought it was going to let us interact with the thing on the ground. Not so much. Our trinket box. Yep. So I'm going to guess the other trinket was along the other path. That was the way we came in.
I'm not sure about Linda's new scene. But if I pull the director card, she'll probably never talk to me again.
Ooh, trinket?
Huh.
No, a key. Casting shed.
Better get back to Robert.
Well, I mean, first of all, we have to try this door. Nuts! It's locked. I love how nobody else came. Could have just, like, gotten brutally attacked down there, and they would just, everybody was just, like, standing here.
So, I was gonna say, he told me he and Frankstone squared off face to face, right here in the mill. The furnace chamber, actually.
Oh, shit. What else did he tell you?
Just that he saw things no man should ever see or know.
What does that mean?
Every time I've ever brought it up, gets that look in his eye. And I just don't want to see him like that.
Hmm.
You sound disappointed.
No. No.
Oh, don't
But
lie.
I'm
You were
glad you've got
disappointed.
such a good relationship with your dad.
Me too.
Man, this is so creepy. Okay, literally nothing down here. That's always nice. Now we know for next time. Hello? Oh, there we go. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but I find in some spots the controls are a little janky. And like the edges of the environment feel like they stick out way further than they need to, and you almost get like caught on them. Just relax, man. I'm looking around. This place is cool and creep-tastic. What was that?
No way.
Nobody's gonna mention to the guy that, oh, hey, this is a police hat. Might have been your dad's. Okay, so we're almost there, I guess.
Gotta love a scenic route. Any major plans for after we graduate?
I haven't given it much thought. Not like you.
What makes you think I have?
I can just tell. The film, the directing, it's in your blood.
And your blood? You want to be a cop like your dad?
No way. I like movies too. That's kind of why I wanted to help out. Horror movies especially.
Interesting that there's screws in there.
Oh. I thought you just liked hanging out around haunted mills.
You don't really think it's haunted.
Don't I?
Not. As I was going to say,
Bro,
knock it off.
relax. Man, you're gonna be so sensitive. I'm trying to explore here. Wow, there are so many directions to go down here with nothing. Right as I say nothing.
Look at this old thing. Ugh, busted.
No way, you don't say. Ah. It's almost like there was like weapons on the wall.
I think this is it. Up there.
Okay. So, what we're going to do is we are going to call it a day here for now. And next time, we're going to completely ignore the last chance to turn back and go up. So, if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button. And if you want to see more videos like these, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And until next time, thanks for watching.